Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I discuss about vector differentiation. From metric level, you all read about vector that the quantities which have both magnitude as well as direction is called vector. But today I discuss about some important concept of vector calculus and also some important problem about it. So please see this video very carefully. At first, I discuss about del operator. Delta behaves like a vector and written as delta is equal to del x I cap plus del y j cap plus del z k cap. Now, if f is a scalar function and I operate it by a delta operator, then we can write it like del f del x I cap plus del f del y j cap plus del f del z k cap, and the function scalar function f, when we operate by a delta operator, then it's convert a vector quantity. Okay, now if a is a vector and if we operate it by a delta operator, then divergence of a vector a is equal to scalar function. And if you remember divergence of a vector equal to 0, then that vector is called solenoidal vector. Also, if r is a position vector and r is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, then we can write divergence of r is equal to del x I cap plus del y j cap plus del z k cap dot xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. If you operate it, then we get del x into x means 1, I dot I equal to 1, j dot j equal to 1, k dot k equal to 1. So divergence of r is equal to 3. This is very important for entrance examination. Now, if a is a vector quantity and we operate it by a delta operator, then curl of a vector a is also a vector quantity. And also you remember, if r is a position vector and r is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, then curl of r is equal to 0. Another thing you remember, if curl of a vector a is equal to 0, then this vector is called irrotational vector or conservative vector. This is very important for entrance examination. And also, if divergence of a vector equal to 0, then this is solenoidal vector. Now we discuss about unit vector. The vector which have unit magnitude is called unit vector. Suppose a vector a and its magnitude is mod a. So unit vector we represent n cap is equal to a vector by mod a. Now we discuss some important problem related vector differentiation. The problem from JAM 19, a unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing a is equal to I cap plus j cap minus 2k cap and b is equal to 2I cap minus j cap plus k cap is, answer, 1 by root 16 I cap minus 3 j cap minus k cap, 1 by root 19, like that. Now we calculate the unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing a and b. So you know the relation for calculating unit vector, n cap is equal to a cross b by mod of a cross b. Now we calculate a cross b. So a is equal to I cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. So we write 1 1 minus 2, and b vector is equal to 2I cap minus j cap plus k cap. So b coefficient 2 minus 1 1. So we calculate a cross b. So I cap into 1 minus 2 plus j cap into minus 4 minus 1 plus k cap into minus 1 minus 2. So we get minus I cap minus 5k cap minus 3k cap. So mod of A cross B is equal to root over of 1 plus 25 plus 9 equal to root 35. So answer is n cap is equal to minus I cap minus n cap is equal to minus I cap minus 5k cap 5j cap minus 3k cap by root 35. So answer D is correct. Next question from JAM 14. For vector A is equal to j cap plus k cap, B is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 5k cap, C is equal to j cap minus k cap. The vector product of A cross B cross C is, first option is in the same direction as C, in the opposite direction to C, in the same direction as B, in the direction opposite to B. Which option is correct? Now we calculate A cross B cross C. Here A is equal to j cap plus k cap, B is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 5k cap, and C is equal to j cap minus k cap. So at first we calculate B cross C, then we calculate A cross B cross C. So B cross C equal to, B is equal to B coefficient 2, 3 minus 5 and C coefficient 0, 1 minus 1. So B cross C equal to I cap minus 3 plus 5 plus j cap 0 minus 2 minus 1 से plus 2 plus k cap into 0 plus 2. So B cross C is equal to 2i cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap. Now we calculate A cross B cross C. So we calculate I, J, K, A cross B cross 0, 1, 1, B coefficient 2, 2, 2. So we get I cap into 2 minus 2 plus j cap into 2 minus 0 plus k cap into 0 minus 2. So 2j cap minus 2k cap. If we common 2, we get j cap minus k cap. J cap minus k cap means C. So 2 into C vector. So we get in the same direction as C. If it is minus 2C, then the option is opposite direction. So here 2C positive, so in the same direction of C. Next problem from JAM 2012. If F is a constant vector and R is the position vector, then gradient of F dot R would be this divergence of R into F vector, divergence of F into R, mod of R into F. Now we calculate first, here we calculate gradient of F dot R. Here given F is a constant vector, let F is equal to F0 I cap plus F0 j cap plus F0 k cap, and R is a position vector, so R equal to x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. So we can write F dot R equal to F0x plus F0y plus F0z. Now we calculate divergence of F dot, gradient of F dot R. So F dot R is a scalar function, so I del x I cap plus del x del y j cap plus del z k cap dot into function f0x plus f0y plus f0z. So del x into x, f0 is constant term, del x into x equal to 1, so f0 I cap plus f0 j cap plus f0 k cap equal to f vector. So option B is correct. Next problem, very important, from GATE 2016. The problem given the direction of gradient of f for a scalar field f is equal to x square by 2 minus xy plus z square by 2 at a point p 1 comma 1 comma 2 is minus jk minus kk by root 5 minus j cap plus 2k cap by root 5 jk minus 2k cap by root 5 j cap minus 2k cap by root 5. Which option is correct? So we calculate the direction of grad f where f is a scalar field. So gradient of f is equal to I cap del del x plus j cap del del y plus k cap del del z into f is equal to x square by 2 minus xy plus z square by 2. So if we differentiate with respect to del del x with respect to x, then we get 2x by 2 minus y plus j cap into this is 0, this is minus x, only minus x plus k cap into this is 0, this is 0, this is 2z by 2. If 2 cancel each other, here 2 cancel each other, so we get I cap x minus y plus j cap into minus x plus k cap into z. So at the gradient of f at the point 1 comma 1 comma 2, we get 1 minus 1 means 0, this is minus j cap, this is plus 2k cap. Now magnitude of grad f is equal to root over of 1 plus 4 equal to root 5. Now question asked, calculate the direction of grad phi. So direction means we know n cap is equal to grad f by mod of grad f. So minus j cap plus 2k cap divided by root 5. This is the direction. So option minus j cap plus 2k cap by root 5 means option B is correct. Now we discuss another important concept, that identify the correct statement for the following vectors. A is equal to 2i cap plus 2j cap and B is equal to I cap plus 2j cap. So option is vector A and B are orthogonal. Option B, A, B are normalized. Option C, they are linearly independent. Option D is they are linearly dependent. So at first we check it is orthogonal or not. One thing you remember, if two vector is orthogonal, then A dot B is equal to 0. So here A is equal to 2i plus 2j, B is equal to I plus 2j. So if we calculate A dot B, it is not equal to 0. So first option is not correct. So A and B are not orthogonal. Now we calculate A and B are normalized or not. So next option, you remember, if two vectors are normalized, then A cross B is equal to 0. So you calculate A cross B, this is not equal to 0. So second option also not correct. Now we check A and B are linearly independent or dependent. You remember, if two vectors are linearly dependent, then they must satisfy this condition A plus MB is equal to 0. So if we put this value, 2i A is equal to 2i plus 2j plus M into B is equal to I plus 2j, then we get 2 plus M is equal to 0 and 2 plus 2m is equal to 0 do not have any solution. So it is linearly independent. So option C is correct. Now we calculate very important problem from NET 2011. The problem is given the equation of the plane that is tangent to the surface xyz equal to 8 at the point 1 comma 2 comma 4 is x plus 4y plus z is equal to 12, 4x plus 2y plus z is equal to 12, x plus 2y plus z is equal to 0, x plus y plus 2z is equal to 7. So we calculate the equation of the plane. At first, the function phi is equal to given xyz minus 8. Now we calculate gradient of phi. Grad phi means yz I cap plus xz j cap plus xy k cap. So grad phi at the point 1, 2, 4, if we put this value, 4 into 2 is 8 I cap plus 4 j cap plus 2 k cap. Now we calculate grad phi magnitude equal to root over of 64 plus 16 plus 4 equal to root equal so 4 4 6 7 8 root 84. Now we calculate the equation of the plane that is tangent to the surface xyz equal to 8 at a point 1, 2, 4. So we know the plane equation of the plane that is perpendicular to its relation r minus r0 into n cap. So here for calculation x minus r0 means 1 I cap plus y minus 2 j cap plus z minus 4 k cap into n cap means grad phi by mod of grad phi. Now this value is 0. So we get x minus 1 I cap plus y minus 2 j cap plus z minus 4 k cap dot into 8 I cap plus 4 j cap plus 2 k cap by root 64 equal to 0. So if we calculate it, then we get x minus 1 into 8 plus y minus 2 into 4 plus z minus 4 into 2 is equal to 0. So if we calculate it, we get 8x minus 8 plus 4y minus 8 plus 2z minus 8 is equal to 0. So if we calculate it, 4x plus 2y plus z is equal to 12. So 4x plus 2y plus z is equal to 12 means second option, option B is correct. Now we discuss another important problem from NET June 18. Problem given, consider the three vectors v1 is equal to 2i plus 3k, v2 is equal to I plus 2j plus 2k and v3 is equal to 5i plus j plus ak, where I, j, k are the standard unit vector in a three-dimensional Euclidean space. These vectors will be linearly dependent if the value of a is 31 by 4, 23 by 4, 27 by 4 and 0. So you remember these vectors, three vectors a, b, c are the linearly dependent if a dot b cross c is equal to 0. So here given v1, v2, v3 are the three vectors. So v1 equal to given 2i plus 3k, v2 is equal to I plus 2j plus 2k and v3 is equal to 5i plus j plus ak. So they are linearly dependent if v1 dot v2 cross v3 is equal to 0. So here v1 is equal to 2 I cap means coefficient of I cap is 2, 0, 3. v2 is equal to 1, 2, 2. v3 is equal to 5, 1, a, which is equal to 0. So if we calculate it, we get 2 into 2a minus 2 plus 0 plus 3 into 1 minus 10 is equal to 0. So we get 4a minus 4 minus 27 is equal to 0. So 4a is equal to 31. So a is equal to 31 by 4. So we get the option, first option is correct. Thank you.